All right, so here at a callback for a previous technician. They were recently here earlier in the month, about 20 days ago, for a tune-up. Things were looking pretty dang good. And then after that, homeowner stated that the AC was not keeping up, and at times it just wasn't running. So had the homeowner turn on the thermostat at the indoor unit, and then we put power to it. It'll run for a short time. And then you can hear that compressor shut off, turn back on. So short cycling there, right? So I came over here when the panels were still on. I noticed that spot right there looking a little wet. Took the panel off, and then noticed that my caps, they had a lot of oil on them, so obviously it looked like it was low. And then sure enough, I hooked my gauges up, and that bad boy is low on refrigerant. So likely what happened when the previous tech was taking his gauges off, which it happens from time to time. Take your gauges off. Not doing it right now, but sometimes that little Schrader will get stuck and it will slowly pour out refrigerant, and then it's empty. So a couple things that you can do in the event that it is hissing and you actually notice it. Number one, obviously tighten. It's pretty dang tight, so there's not much you can do. My go-to is when it gets stuck in there, I take the end of my screwdriver, put it on the little needle in the Schrader, and just pop. Obviously you got to be careful when you do that, you don't break it, but you just do a little pop and it usually resets that Schrader, and then no leaks whatsoever. It's fine after that. Given this situation, I'm gonna go ahead and just completely replace both Schraders, and then I'll show you guys how to do that. Use the core removal tool and put in a new Schrader, and we'll recharge it back up. Alright, so for a core removal tool, do not skimp out and get a cheap little Amazon one. They can get a little pricey. I have a Navac. It was like 60 or 80 bucks, but definitely get a good one because it absolutely will pay off. The first one of these that I ever did, I had a cheap little tool and I could not get my Schrader back out, right? So I took it out, it released, and I could not find it with my little tool here, and I couldn't close my shut-off valve, so I had to let the whole charge pour out, and it was not a good time. That one kind of sucked. So connect the tool up top, make sure it's nice and tight. You take the little needle and you press firmly up. All right, so press firmly up. I can feel it just seated on that Schrader. And now I'm going to loosen it. I continuously want to put pressure up, right? I don't want to lose that Schrader. So press up, twist, twist, twist. Okay, and I can feel it. It came out. There will be a lot of back pressure on this little needle here, right? Because now I have all this PSI shooting through. So from here, hopefully my Schrader is right inside here. I still have control of it. I'm gonna shut off my shut-off valve. Now that's gonna isolate from here into the service valve with no Schrader. I'm gonna take this portion off. Fingers crossed we see a Schrader come out. Look at that, we got the old Schrader. I'm gonna take that out. Grab my new one here. I'm gonna seat it in the tool properly. guide it back in. Screw this back on. I'm gonna reopen my shutoff valve, and same thing, just in reverse. So pressure going up, there we go. I can feel it start to get tighter. That's pretty dang tight right there, and boom. That is how you replace a Schrader. So I'll do the same one for the low side here, but we should be good to go.